That's the end of the season at in League 2, so what I thought I'd do is recap all the drama that went on for the final day. As you know, after once you played 46 games, sometimes it just comes down to the final moments on the matches in terms of your survival or your playoff push, or for some cases promotion as well too. So Stockport, the champions for the season, they ended up losing 2-1 against West Ham, which is kind of ironic that the final match of the season were the two best teams in the division. So it's the funny thing about these lower divisions, you don't exactly have them avoiding each other because you don't always know what teams are going to come out on top. So two sides that really have promoted themselves up the divisions since just recently being out in the Van Moana National League and even down further in the National League North or South division 6 as well too. So they have done well, another step further all the way up to the top, potentially the Premier League, who knows. Next up, Mansfield, they also got themselves promoted, finishing in 3rd place in the end. They ended up getting a 1-1 draw against Barrow there, and according to the table, gives me the wet arrow, so they were in 2nd, but they dropped down to 3rd, but well and truly clear of the playoffs by a good 8-point margin anyway. So those ones really confirmed a couple of games ago, so not too much excitement there. Meanwhile, we have MK Dons. They separate themselves against the other playoff teams, so you'll think MK Dons have a good chance to get themselves up to League 1, but you never know with these one-off matches, you know, as they take on Crawley and Doncaster take on Crew Alexandra, and they have to get past 2 of those teams to get themselves up and away. So MK Dons, what a end of the season was for them. 4-4 draw against Sutton United, and Sutton United, they were relegated unfortunately for themselves. 42 points, just like Forest Green. Doncaster, they ended up getting a 2-2 draw against Gillingham. Not too much to say about that one. Gillingham, mid-table team, and Doncaster was very tight, but they stayed in 5th place there in the end. Crew Alexandra, a 1-1 draw against Colchester. Colchester, they finished the season in 22nd, so just above the relegation spots. So yeah, if they ended up losing that, they would have been on 44 points, and Sutton United win, they would have been on 44, so it would have been Sutton United needed to win by quite some margin against MK Dons. But yeah, it was a pretty unlikely scenario, but it is what it is. Crawley, they're the ones that ended up stealing the 7th place final promotion spot over Barrow there. Themselves, they managed to get a 2-0 victory against Grimsby. Grimsby languishing near the bottom of the table, but you know, safe in at 21st, because fortunately for the League 2 teams, there's just 2 teams that get relegated and 3 teams that get promoted automatically, and another one for the playoffs. So quite a good division to be in, a lot of chances to prevail. Meanwhile, had Barrow, they ended up finishing at 8th spots, just a point adrift, and they were in pole position, but they draw against Mansfield was enough to confirm them out of the playoff places. Yeah, Mansfield already promoted, showing their class, and didn't want to let Barrow away with one in the end. Meanwhile, for Bradford, they won 4-1 against Newport County, but they came out 1 point short as well too. But let's take a little bit more detail into that Barrow game, because that seemed to be the most crucial match of this League 2 final day season. It was Mansfield that scored first, with Maris in the 17th minute, and they had Spence equalising in the 58th. In terms of chances, it was Barrow that had 19 shots to 6. Well, and 6 to 1 on target. But yeah, Mansfield's class came to the forefront in the end. So heartbreaking stuff for Barrow. Maybe next season could be your year. So that wraps up League 2. It'll be interesting to find out, is it going to be MK Dons, is it going to be Doncaster Rovers, is it going to be Crewe Alexandra, or is it going to be Crawley Town that are going to find themselves in League 1 next season? Stay tuned, should be a good time.